In the minute when they didn't have her teleprompter ready, and she had to ad lib.
Your difference is dope. Your difference is dope. A different approach. We coming straight for the throat. Nothing but dope. Your difference is dope. Your difference is dope. A different approach. We coming straight for the throat. Nothing but dope. Jessica acting the fool. She made it do what it do. If you got something to prove, well, this is the show for you. She only be speaking the truth. She tell it the way that she see. With so many things to do in the loop, she know where you need to be. Did you know? We was born and raised in the 314. Did you know? We got something to say in the 314. Did you know? She stayed on the west, south, and the north. Then it go to the front row of a local show. Your difference is dope. Your difference is dope. A different approach. We coming straight for the throat. Nothing but dope. Your difference is dope. Your difference is dope. A different approach. We coming straight for the throat. Nothing but dope.
This got liquor in it. I'm just kidding. Yes, yes, yes. Balls. Uh, oh. They was giving feedback. Quite quickly. Quite quick. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. It is the pilot show.
It's not muted. Oh,
Wait, check.
it was.
Check.
Oh, it wasn't muted. Oh, but my bad. So, can you still hear me?
There we go.
Okay,
Check,
cool.
check.
So,
Check.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're gonna jump right into it. So what Terrence you're gonna do is so yeah, what I was saying was, although Terrence is my host, he's also my first guest. So we just gonna show y'all how this works today. So everything is gonna be pertaining to him. He has not seen these questions, so yeah. Good That's all I'm gonna say. So you can go ahead and pick. So again, whatever ball that you pick and that number correlates with the question I created or possible game or whatever we're gonna end up doing, you're gonna go
Heard
ahead
like
and
you
do
said.
that.
Check. Is this thing on?
What?
Hello.
You good?
Check. Oh, my battery is on 1%.
Hey,
I mean on
the
one
battery
bar.
on 1%.
All right. All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Cue the music. It's number
Y'all want to play
one.
some
I'm just
music in the
kidding.
background or something?
7.
Number
7.
7. Oh, okay. What's a defining moment in your life that changed the way you see the world? Oh shit! How long ago was that?
That was 2004.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought everything was kind of hunky dory, da 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 da, but that reality really, really opened my eyes.
Mm.
Yeah, and I leaned on her for a lot. And when she was gone, all the trouble that I was getting into, she wasn't able to get me out. So it was
You
a
realize
yeah,
the impact.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. No,
I'm
it's
sorry
all
to
right.
hear
It's
that.
all right.
You said 2004?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Go ahead. We keep on rolling.
Pull another ball
Yep.
out the box.
Both. Yeah.
All right. What's this? A 3?
Number 3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. What's one alternate path your life could have taken, and how do you think it would have played out?
Well, what's crazy is when I was younger, I was still in entertainment, and those people that were around me went on to do um, their things.
Oh, okay.
I have one friend. His name is Kenneth Marquise. He's a choreographer overseas. He's a big choreographer. He started out with the Hammer back in the day.
Wow.
It's quite a few of them. I have a friend that's a very popular gospel singer. I mean, and those people just stayed on their path, and I kind of deviated from that path. But what's crazy is I ended up back
Oh, okay.
on the
Yeah.
path, you know,
In a whole different way.
in a whole different
Hey.
capacity. Then I was, on the stage and singing
Right.
and acting. But when I came back around this time, it was more behind the scene.
Okay.
So
Hey, I mean, but it's still there.
it's still
That's
there,
all
you
that
know.
matters.
So
All right. Next question.
next question. Next
Ooh.
question. It's a yellow 12. Bingo.
Number
Oh, I
12?
thought my mama was here. Sorry.
Oh, it said you can ask the host anything.
Ask the host anything. What what would you like? I mean, you already said what we wanted for the show with outcome, but what do you hope to gain from having this particular outlet?
I would like to gain more, gain a wider audience to show them what they don't know about the people that we'll actually have
Okay.
on our show. Because
Okay.
a lot of people only know a surface of who they're following, and they don't really know how they got to that point.
Okay.
My goal here is to show people that they still human too. You know, we don't know what they went through to get to where they go. People have
All
lost,
through.
you know,
My bad.
people go through grief. People still going through grief, but people are still
Mm.
building and finding themselves. So, yeah, it's that's where I see it going.
All right. We're gonna go to another ball. All right. It's wait. I got 3. Wait. What's,
Oh, that's not a 3. Flip it, turn around. Oh, your ass can't read, bro.
wait. Oh shit.
Oh my.
Wait. Oh no wonder I've been lying the whole time.
No, we just got.
All right, my bad. 29. I was like, why I get 3 again? I'm so remedial. 20.
Oh my God. 29. What song or artist do you listen to that would surprise me?
Um. Do you happen to know the artist?
No.
Okay. It would probably be Callie Day. She's a
What's the song?
um.
You can sing it if you need to. 'Cause we know you.
Yeah,
got
cause
the
I'm trying
vocals.
to. I'm sure. Dun, dun, dun. Dang. Put me on the spot. Ooh, my heart. Something about my heart. It'll come
Oh
to me in a
yeah.
minute.
Oh, you said something about my. Oh, you. No, that's no, that's something in my heart.
Dun, dun. But yeah, it's a gospel song. She was actually on. She worked at Walmart.
Oh, really?
But her voice is outstanding. She was on one of those TV shows with Simon, and she
Mm.
has her range is phenomenal, and it's like listening to an angel sing. I mean, I
You say
play,
Cali Day?
yeah, Cali Day.
I'm gonna have to look
Yeah,
her up.
and when she hit goes low, yeah, when you was like, yeah, that's what he
Oh
was talking
yeah.
about. But
Ooh.
I listen to it quite a bit. Listen to her quite a bit, and I just recently got into um Billie Eilish.
Oh, I love me some Billie
Yeah, I
Eilish.
just
Oh, she
recently.
go.
Yeah, I just recently got into it. You know, got into her. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. So we gonna go play a
stop
random
pulling balls.
video.
All right,
Yeah. Just you throw them balls somewhere. Balls.
then I get it.
Is it Saint? I don't know. So the video that we're gonna play next. You said it's Saint Lucia. Saint Ocean. I have no. Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
No,
Oh,
that's the guy
sorry.
who sent us the video in the email. Shout
Okay.
out to you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, honey. I apologize. But yeah, what's the name of the song? Really love your way.
Okay.
Okay.
Really love your way featuring Amir Lane.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
We're gonna
right.
let's
go
get
with you.
into it.
Let's go.
Let's find out we got ads.
Yeah, yeah.
How do I do that?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got my heart, and I got your mind, and you got my eyes. When I look inside, I see your emotion in my own life, and I understand tonight.
Top part right
I
there.
really love your way. I really love your way. I'm riding all the way to see that in the bay. So take me away. We're feeling the way. I really love your way. I really love your way. I really feel a way. It's just because of you. Diosito me bendijo contigo, mamacita. Nuestra historia estaba escrita. Y este amor es un viaje de ida. Porque te quiero para toda la vida. Báilame, quédate conmigo y piérdete. Juntitos hasta el amanecer. Baby, solo quiero amarte. Voy a cuidarte y tú solo báilame. Quédate conmigo y piérdete. Juntitos hasta el amanecer. No pienso soltarte. No way. I really love your way. I really love your way. I'm riding all the way to see that in the bay. So take me away. We're riding the wave. I really love your way. I really love your way. I really feel the way. It's just because of you. I wanna make love by the moon with you. I wanna see stars in Malibu. Wanna see you smile in the afternoon. Shots down like you gotta take it slow now, slow now. Run it up and then you roll now. Got my heart in my soul now. Cause there's nothing I don't know now, no now. Take me away. We're riding the wave. I really love your way. 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 So take me away. We're riding the wave. So take me away. We're riding the wave. I really love your way. I really love your way. I really feel the way. It's just because of you.
We love your way featuring Amir Lane. I really liked it.
I did too.
It was way different. I gotta figure out where they from, cause shout out to them because they actually were the first to send us a email with their video. So shout out to y'all.
So yeah, see, if you want to send the music, send it to the email. Want to get your video or song played, send it to the email.
You did podcast@gmail.com, definitely for sure.
All right.
So we're gonna get right back into it. We're gonna jump into some more balls.
Some more
Getting
ball
pulled.
pulling. Now that I know that this is not okay. This one was easy. 14.
Number 14. All right. So from number 14, baby, you got to pull up some headline, something in the news. Oh yeah. I told you was gonna have to do it.
The protest. Okay, that looks great.
Ooh, you said protest.
Yeah, the protest downtown.
I did. You know, I didn't know. With everything going on, I didn't know that. Did we really bomb Iran?
Oh, I haven't gotten home yet to look at the news,
It
but
was I was
my TV stays on the news
man.
literally.
You ain't been you
I
been
haven't.
working like crazy.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get in front of it. I haven't been on my phone in order to see.
Really?
Yeah, but if I think if we did, we would have had some definite confirmation.
Yeah.
When
What we got? CNN.
We don't keep up with stuff that happens in Minnesota.
yeah,
But
but that was a senator
So what happened?
and his wife. I believe that they're still alive. Um, the last I heard that they were still alive.
it says a nationwide manhunt has been issued for a suspect, Vance Boyalter, as the suspect for the shooting of two Minnesota lawmakers and spouses expand. So residents urge. It says residents urge
To shelter in
resident
place.
of
Shelter in
Sibley
place?
County. Okay, so basically they looking for this guy.
He's still out there?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Well, what I didn't get if what political party they were with, but nonetheless, in this particular environment, this isn't the first time that it has happened. It happened against Nancy Pelosi, husband. She was the intended target, and you can say what you want about Trump, but in this particular time, the political climate is so
Shit.
yeah,
It's
and it's like taking a fan and fanning the flames, so people feel brazen to do it. For me, it doesn't matter what affiliation they are with, if they are Republican or Democrat. They are still human. And my prayers go out to those people that were affected by it. But yeah, it's just this political environment we're in is really, really,
It's,
it's
So
really,
did you hear about the India plane crash where 270 people died, but you had one survivor?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He
yeah.
was. I forgot what seat
11A.
he was sitting in. And his brother
11A.
was sitting
11A
in,
and
his brother was sitting in 11J. And he,
Oh,
died
damn.
too?
his brother died.
Oh.
Yeah. He was by an exit.
11A.
Yeah. The brother was by an exit. His brother that was in 11J wasn't by an exit.
So, okay, so
And-
now did you also see that a while back apparently
It said like 27
plane-
years ago.
Yeah, 27 years ago, apparently in like Asia somewhere, a guy also he revealed he was the only person that survived in a plane crash, and he was also in seat 11A.
Really, I wasn't even born 27 years ago. I don't know what.
Yeah, we saw it on the internet. And we was like, "Is this real?" And then we
You know,
looked
people
at it.
create
And,
shit, motherfuckers want to go viral off everything. So.
well, it seems just like when we were talking about the internet, just seemed like it's so much like on Facebook, so much fake stuff on there.
Yeah.
You have to almost fact check everything
Oh,
that you
you
see.
have
most-
to.
When you first got on there, it seemed like the more you saw more authentic stories, and then you could tell which ones were kind of satires
Yeah.
or what wasn't real. Now it's like
Anybody.
you'll say something they'll post something and people will go with it and really think it's real. You know what I'm saying? So
And then what happens is the more that it's shared, the more people seem to think that
It is
their
real.
repetitiveness.
Yeah.
People think that since I've seen it so many
It gotta
times,
be real.
it has to be factual.
Oh my
And
God. That's scary.
that's one of the things that I get
That's
into and get blocked about most is when I see people putting stuff on the internet that they haven't really
Fact check.
vetted or any right
Yeah.
and just to go with it as if it was true. I tell people is, in this political time, it's dangerous to do those type of things because it's very misleading. And with the information being in our hands, it would take you less than 5 seconds to scroll and see a couple of articles that will rebuttal what you thought was true. So.
And I know it says 1 or 2 here, but you want to do a third one?
Go to the next
You want to do a third one?
What you got?
Well, it says deadly floods killed 13 in San Antonio and at least 3 in West Virginia.
That
And,
random flood.
Yeah, and then also, it's kind of, touches on almost like close to home, all the rain and shit that we've been getting lately, the tornadoes and all of that. So, I mean, I don't know much about what's going on, but it just seemed like the weather is really not stable.
Well, that's due to the climate change that the current president doesn't believe is accurate, and he got into it with a 12-year-old girl in Paris over climate change. And there's these things that we're seeing will point to that climate change is very.
It's a real thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it wasn't just that. Did you see the video of all those seagulls that just fell out of the earth?
Yeah, you got
It's a video.
It ain't coronavirus again. It's when all the birds died.
bird
I
flu.
don't know.
When all the birds died, they said it was coronavirus. So
I don't know. Somebody
Oh,
said
really?
it's a
Yeah.
revelation.
Okay. So you think it's spiritual? You think it's
Hey.
biblical?
I don't know, but we got that. We got the floods, the random floods going on. What else? We got an orange man.
and
I'm
right,
playing.
yeah, they want to be want to be king.
Man, it's a scary world right now.
Yeah, it's very very scary.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe next time we'll get some more wholesome and nice things. It's like everything we just talked about was fucked up in the news. But we're gonna wrap that segment up. Yeah.
All right, back to the pulling the
Bullet the balls.
let me
Bullet the
shake
balls.
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
Shake it
let's
up.
see. Wait. Okay, this isn't the number, by the way.
Yeah, that's not the number.
Okay, my bad.
It's just their
22 and twin.
Was that what you said? 22.
20.
20.
20. Okay, number 20.
I'm gonna put this back in so I can ask the
If
question.
you could go back and give your 14-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
14. Goddamn.
Listen to 10% of what my grandparents told.
You said 10%?
Yeah, just 10.
Just 10?
What were you listening to before?
Not shit.
Oh, he said
Oh,
he said at least some of
Right,
it.
you know,
Okay.
that 10% and would have been significant to alter my whole entire life. Just
Wow.
that
Okay.
little
Ooh.
percentage. And what I find, especially females, especially if I listen to my grandmother, a lot of men that I've met would say that if they'd have listened to one of 2 or 3 people, and 1 or 2 or 3 people happens to always has been a female for them.
Mm.
So if I just would have listened to 10% of what my grandmother and my grandparents said, I know it would have altered my future, and I'd have been in a
Different.
very significantly different place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to my grandmama Bernie, where we called her Medill, and my grandfather RV. That was his real name. No, it's R and B. All right. 18.
Number 18. You're gonna go to another music video, baby.
Another music video?
Absolutely.
We're going to go to another music video.
Another music. I said another.
I don't know what
Damn
else
nutter.
music- Yeah, it don't matter.
You know he good for exposing the motherfucker for
Yeah.
tripping off all them
Yeah,
words.
I'm just waiting for somebody to
Don't-
say, "He just
Don't
sang
get the fucking up. Don't get the fucking up.
And this wine is not, I don't drink for real.
Oh, you don't?
Whoopsie.
All right, so this is looks like this is Locked In, Gutter is Real Street.
Can you read? It say Ethnic Issue More TV.
I like that. Like, damn, did they really do that?
Man, he showed me now. I'm trying to
Who the fuck is 111?
Lock me in the booth, I'm in my body, got a lot to say. If you see me smoking in my corner, I am not okay. It's too many things going on at one time.
Is that
but
a
not
Israel?
today. If you play with me guarantee me hit your block that day. Crunching shit, no free lunch and shit. I came to scrape the plate. Talking to myself, I'm in the mirror like it's
And
not
then,
too late. No
what's
days
the
off, in me constant
the
for
guy-
my peace of mind. System overload, I go for
Yeah,
sure, but I just need
next
some
guy.
time. Look at me, not really.
Right.
Look at me before you up and judge. 19, only 19 before a racist judge. Took a plea, when it down on me drugs to hell for thugs. No escape, my round turned on me, I couldn't sense the grudge. Gutter shit, only when I speak this water mixed with mud. Perseverance, all I had to offer, huh? Who else but us? Faith in man, making wasted plans, your process I don't trust. Alchemy, I grew a tree from all the seeds I mustered up. Basic frequency with no patience. Shameless means the end, but not blameless. Chase it, it'll lose and I take it. Break it, start anew, so I save it. They claim they wanted it raw. Copious reps from the things that I saw. Jugging and flowing right under the law. I'm right in your face, don't be appalled. You see a scar, then I earn that. Get destroyed, then I burn back. Daydreaming, I deserve that. Don't mean nothing if you don't work at it. It's the race against time. I get depressed cause I wasted mine. Low vibrations be bringing me down. Voice in my head, no use to you trying. Lock me in the booth, I'm in my body, got a lot to say. If you see me smoking in my corner, I am not okay. It's too many things going on at one time, but not today. If you play with me guarantee me hit your block that day. Crunching shit, no free lunch and shit. I came to scrape the plate. Talking to myself, I'm in the mirror like it's not too late. No days off, in me casa negro for my peace of mind. System overload, I go for show, but I just need some time. Hey, I just need some time. Now lock me in, I'm rolling by myself. I need to spend some time. Write it down, get it off me chest. I need to free my mind. Squeezing lime, sipping that tequila like it's H2O. Fire water for my dead and gone, we pour it on the floor. Booty club, where them bitches at, we finna blow some more. Party over, please depart from me, I choose to be recluse. Usually mind my tongue, but kept on me and I might tell the truth. Bubby let me know when evil lurk, antennas through the roof. Ain't no running up, you know what's up, you know we fully proof. I got my eyes closed, keeping me eyes closed. They keeping these secrets, telling me lies, they saying that I'm wrong. Weather get tricky, up in the quickie, changing me time zone. Smite them like Thanos, rocking a gun, that these ain't no rhinestones. Focus your mind on, go get your grind on. Commit the spaz and guarantee that they can't match my passion. Do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. I do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. Do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. I do this for my therapy, to me this more than rapping. Lock me in the booth, I'm in my body, got a lot to say. If you see me smoking in my corner, I am not okay. It's too many things going on at one time, but not today. If you play with me guarantee me hit your block that day. Crunching shit, no free lunch and shit. I came to scrape the plate. Talking to myself, I'm in the mirror like it's not too late. No days off, in me casa negro for my peace of mind. System overload, I go for show, but I just need some time.
Yeah, I remember meeting him at that was the joint with Bodine and at A game when he gets no.
The Super Bowl 3-1 St. Louis. Super
Okay,
Bowl.
that's what it was called. Yeah. I remember meeting him there. That's the first time I met dude. Yeah, cool video, different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely different. That's true. And shout out to who he having there? He had Connect the Dots, Riley B. Shout out to
Yeah, Riley B in there. Goodness, I can't even think of the battle rap dude name in there. I'm sorry, bro. He was like, nigga, you don't know my name? I can't remember. I just can't remember right now. But he definitely battle rap and shit. He was sitting
and
next
they
to
was
him.
in Forest Park. I think that was Turtle Park, right off the highway.
Okay, look at you.
Off
It was a turtle.
Maybe that's our neighborhood.
Hey, you know that's what's up.
It's a turtle.
You know, pull another boat.
Oh shit! Damn, it's God damn.
It's 30 of them in there.
30 boats.
Okay, 22.
We in room 222.
What's your natural given superpower that could be considered a gift and a curse? Because mine is I'm super observant. I'm really observant to detail, but I'm super analytical as well. So, and it hurts me sometimes.
Well, I believe my creativity to it because like I'm a visual person, and like doing with the award show, when I'm out is when I do a lot of the thinking. I put a lot of the stuff together, and I just keep adding shit and just keep adding shit and just keep adding shit. And not looking at my budget, be like, wait a minute, you just added all of this. Now I got to, go hard and rob Peter to pay Paul. But I believe that would probably be my gift and the curses, my creativity. Because sometimes instead of, keeping this, I just keep on adding to it and shit. Yeah. Well, it might be that Capricorn in me as well, so I don't know. All right. One.
Number one.
Number one.
Number
One.
one. All right. So this one, oh, shoot, that one I didn't get to give that to him. So it was actually gonna be the one where we rate the events based off of. I forgot to send that over to him.
Well, I'm just gonna say it like this. Some of the you talking about the flyers?
Yeah.
Oh, look, we don't
I
look.
Uh-oh, what?
Look.
Terrence
Look.
was supposed to make a thing so we could use that, but
Oh, so
he-
what? You didn't find anything
Yeah,
that you
I-
thought was up to
I-
par?
I'll do it, but look, I'm just gonna be honest. Some of the flyers that I be seeing, it does not make me want to attend.
Okay.
So what is it about the flyers that is unappealing?
The graphics, the writing, it's not legible. It's overlapping. You can't see people. The guy that I use for my flyer, every year he tells me I need better pictures,
Yeah,
better
and-
quality.
Oh my
Pictures.
god!
And I don't want to cut you off because
No,
it's
go
funny.
ahead.
Cause I gotta tell this shit. Cause I like the flyer that me and Woe had for the show. We always have something nice, for ourselves. But then like I'll make up the flyers for the other artists. And I must say, man, I had to funnel like the pictures through Jessica's messenger to cut out to do the cropping and stuff like that. And I was sending them in, and she was laughing at the pictures while I was sitting, cause she's like, is this you really need a real pictures, like you need for professional.
Yeah.
And it's really not funny. It's not to be like trying to joke with the artist, but it's really important to go and get a professional photo shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Image,
just one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One
a year. Or if you do a photo shoot, at least have multiple. Right. And save the pictures for a later time.
Exactly.
But it puts me in the mind of remember when people used to sell CDs.
Yeah.
And you'll get a CD cover and you'll look at it and be like, this shit.
Oh my
That's what it reminds me of. It's not appealing.
Even back then, people would put some oomph to their stuff. So
Yeah, to me, if it looks appealing, even if I may not still attend, but I'm that much closer to it. If it looks rather raggedy,
I don't want a shirt.
yeah, I don't, and I'm not probably going to attend.
No, I'm not
going to
attend, definitely.
It's because I know you personally.
Yeah.
But chances are, if I know you, I
Yeah.
probably would have told you these flyers are terrible.
Right, I got you.
But yeah, those flyers do better, people. Y'all lucky that I ain't had the shit together because it was gonna be up.
Oh, yeah,
So basically,
he was
so if you would have had them together,
yeah.
you was gonna drag these people's shits
No,
on.
we was gonna go.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we
like,
gonna
what
have
is
it ready
this?
next
Come
time.
on now, yeah, right. So
Y'all wild
if y'all want y'all
motherfucker.
flyers to be rated, we gonna give you an
Oh, my
honest review because some
I'm
of
gonna
that
have
shit
to-
was.
I'm gonna have
I
to
had
hire
to
my wife's
squint.
security, nigga.
Somebody already got something coming here. But yeah, it was do better. That's all I can say. But we gonna get you the next time. All right, 17.
Number 17. How do you hope this show will influence the creative landscape and the future of the STL music scene? Your STL awards. Sorry, my apologies.
Oh,
St.
Lord
Louis.
Jesus.
That was my bad.
Don't start no
St. Louis.
beef.
St. Louis Arts and
Did
Entertainment
she go
Awards.
acting negatively and demeanor?
Yeah.
Well, with the St. Louis Arts and Entertainment Awards, I want to leave a legacy, a positive legacy. I hope that I'm creating something that even if I, die or have to turn it over to someone, whatever, I hope that is long lasting. I just want to leave, I hope to be able to leave an impression on the scene, just like everyone else, is out here doing. So.
Got you.
I can't wait till this year.
Oh, you and I both. And that's both with a 2 F's at the end. That's number 8. Number 8.
Number 8. All right. So you have a TED Talk. You have a TED Talk on a totally random topic. What would it be?
What's a TED Talk? Just.
Like information.
Oh,
Something random.
Oh, something random.
That you like know about that people wouldn't even think.
Oh shit. I don't know.
Like, you know how to change brakes and shit? Nobody know
I've
about
never
that.
changed. I've never in my life.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
give us something we would throw us completely off that you probably do.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You be like, damn, I didn't know you knew about that.
Damn. That's a good question. No, I couldn't.
Yeah, we can go to the next
All right.
one.
Well, but I still okay. Damn. I didn't think I was. That's why you should have sent me the damn questions so I could have known how to answer. Number 16.
Number 16. Tell me about a time you experienced trauma and how did you process it?
I was staying in the projects in California, Imperial Courts. I was coming from the Candy Lady. I never forget. I had got me a Frito cup, and it was me and two other people. I can't remember their names. It's when probably about 7, 8 in there, somewhere in there, and I witnessed my first murder. And yeah. And all three of us, we literally saw it go down. And I'll never forget, it was one person on a bike, and there were two running, and they were laughing as they were running past us. The shit scared me so bad. Now, my great aunt stayed in the projects, but, my room was, where I slept up there was I thought that they were going to scale the wall to get me because I had literally seen it. I mean, it took me a couple of months to really realize, finally come down, like,
Did you get therapy for that?
The black folks, we don't do therapy.
Yeah.
We just do, boy, that shit ain't gonna do shit to you. Them gone, we get that type of stuff. But and that kind of works to a degree. But yeah, I mean, I was hiding under the cover. I was sweating. I mean, I literally felt like I thought that they were going to come and get us. Not just me, but the other two people. So
wow.
And I never forgot it. They were laughing as they were. And I remember the lady taking the guy's pulse and said, yeah, he's gone.
That's crazy.
He's gone, So that's when my grandmother sent me to come from the projects from California. Like, yeah, Bob
you
and
had a
Jenna.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, like
Fresh Prince moment.
my grandparents. I was, you know what? I was about 8 or 9 because I rode the plane by myself at 9. And my grandfather picked me up from the airport. But yeah, it was like, just send his ass, off here. So
damn, that was time.
Yeah. And fortunately, they did right because a lot of my male cousins, unfortunately, died, murdered, went to prison forever.
Oh shit.
So
it's a good thing.
it was. So I mean, I'm kind of fortunate in that aspect. Thankful for my grandparents.
Damn, that's crazy.
All right, we got Dot. I'm just bullshit. 21 Savage.
21
Savage.
So how does an up-and-coming artist get the attention of Terrence I Got It Hardy?
Now, that's a real good question because here in the near future, I will be announcing some acts that I'm managing.
Oh, okay.
But for me, I have to see you perform live, for real. And what I get from your live performance will kind of give me an indication if it's going to work. If I can't see you live, is that me?
You?
Check 1, 2, 3, 100. Yeah, if I can't see you live, I mean, it still may work, but I have to be moved by what I'm hearing and seeing. And at my age, if you can't move them, then it's just not. And it has to be believable.
Yeah.
That's the
It's a lot of studio artists that really think they can be real entertainers out here, and it's hilarious. Just watching them, it's
Well, I feel like this goes back to the whole thing that because the day before the show, the whole big fuss was about people performing at the Oz too much and things about that. It seemed like that was a real big conversation, and you gotta understand, like, to get reps, you gotta get reps. Mm-hmm. So some of those guys,
they gonna have to do that.
They need to get reps every month because they're trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Before you go to L.A. or in Atlanta or
Right,
something
right.
like that or whatever like that. Now, very few of us that are very talented, yeah, we we do our thing and then people like us, but it's not like something here is going to catapult us to somewhere else.
Right.
So you always want to get as much practice as you can, because even when I'm doing it here, I only do it a couple times a year, but I still look at it as it's preparing me for something in the future, if I ever get there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that. So it's nothing wrong for an artist who's just starting to rap to be on the scene every week, to be
Right.
out. Like if he's just coming up, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right, I
the
agree.
first few years, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now you got those 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year, 10, 20-year vets
Yeah.
that's invading shows, you know what I'm saying, and still trying to influence stuff like that, and performing every week for the same people. It's like, come on, you know what I'm saying. Now, why hasn't your artistry taken you to
Yeah,
another
and-
place
Yeah.
and
and-
something
Yeah.
different?
That's
Or-
what I've come to see, that when I'm being invited to shows, um, I've seen people that's been in it for a while, and I've seen people that are relatively new, and it's the same.
Yeah.
There's, no one is taking, from what I'm seeing, it seriously. Now, I know if you're doing a lot of shows, then I know your shows can't change all the time, but when you're doing important big shows, you need to step it
Elevate.
up. Right.
That's what
It don't need to be the
elevation is
same
needed.
thing that we could see you doing,
I should
somewhere
know
else.
what your next, I should know
It should
your
be
whole
something
set.
very tailored
I be
to
knowing
that
some of
event.
these sets. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it's cool
exactly.
to an extent, but then it's like I don't expect me to pay for a ticket.
I
bro.
mean, yeah, like the set
Sorry.
that I do at my birthday show wouldn't be the same one I do at the St. Louis Arts and Entertainment. I mean, because
Exactly.
I performed at the first one, so, and then it was pressure for me because I was one of the real first artists that I actually performed first. Like
Yeah.
I think you had the kids. I'm not sure what their name was. They
The
went
Lou
up first.
Kids.
The Lou
Yeah,
Kids.
like everybody
Yeah.
know who they are.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
with the Luke is every from until something changes, they will always
They will always be on there.
Oh, yeah.
Open up.
Yeah.
That's
So,
dope.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's hard. Yeah. So I was like, damn. Okay, this
They
is
did about
dope.
slow
And then
down.
I was like, next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you always want to, like if you were at the Grammys, you wouldn't do the same thing you've been doing on tour. You know what I'm saying? Out on your
Exactly.
tour dates that you're going to do at the Grammys. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well,
You're not gonna,
I'll tell you, I'll put it to you like this. When I reach out to the people to perform, there's only a few people that I probably don't give any directives to.
because you know they
I
already
I
know.
They gonna bring
Shailene
it.
being
Shailene,
one
one
of
of them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never have to
Yep.
tell
Shout out to
her,
Shailene.
anything, but I'm
Absolutely.
very specific. And you'll see some of the posts. I said we're looking for a award show, TV award show worthy performance. And I told them this year that we're verifying. We have to see something ahead of time.
And who you picked already,
yeah.
nigga?
Yeah,
You
so
did, yeah.
we
Did
got
your
we
thing
got a
with
few
that.
more surprises coming.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
We
But,
gonna do some more. We gonna do some more balls too.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah, I was very particular because I'm tired of seeing going out and if I get it, but do something, and
Yeah.
then people don't even so much as go buy an outfit or
Yeah.
have decent shoes.
Right.
I
Or
just
how these to do your hair.
exactly.
Nigga.
Man,
so,
y'all be paying attention to all that?
Yeah.
and then
It's
I'm gonna give
optics.
you out a number. I was judging for J House competition years ago, and this guy, honest truth, we were done judging. He had came in at the last minute, and he had came over to us and he had said, "Well, y'all were already done judging." While I was performing, I was like, "Yeah, we were." and I said that you did nothing to make us change our mind.
Right.
You didn't make us reconsider. I said you were talking about you were balling and this, that. I said, please don't take this the wrong way. I said, but your attire wouldn't. It doesn't fit
Insinuate
the
that.
right. You know what I'm saying? So that was your opportunity to make us sit down
Yeah.
and reconsider our choices. But I mean, I just had to tell him it was.
You
it
a
was
wild
a no.
boy.
Oh my God.
Oh, we already did 3 because I
Oh
thought.
yeah, 'cause
I
special
fucked that
needs.
one up.
I got you.
All right, hold on. Let me go to the next one. Oh shit, 2. We're going to 1 next.
Oh,
Right
number
then.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of your pros and cons of being in artist management?
No creativity.
That's a con.
Yeah. Can't learn, or not willing to be taught or learned.
Not coachable.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good way to put it. Not
Gotcha.
coachable. Some of my pros would be entertaining, exciting, um, believable.
Okay.
Um, some of my cons would be not sticking to schedules, not being punctual,
Ugh.
not trying to take the shortcut, and not wanting to do the work at hand, not
Yeah.
wanting to do the
Well,
the
we get that.
legal
It's a lot
part.
of that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and when I did a video for an artist I was managing, I tried to get people to sign release forms, and true story, one person said at this particular point in my life, I'm not willing to sign. I'm not willing to sign nothing. I'm like, it's a release form. All you're doing is granting us the permission to use your
Yeah,
likeness,
right.
image. We're not gaining control over your career or anything. But not knowing the business, thinking that you know the business per se, and not
Right.
knowing,
Not even trying to research. You just think you
not-
know what you're talking about.
I was told by somebody that all you do is sit in the house is read and research.
Yeah.
Like,
I
so.
mean.
But yeah, those are some of my pros and cons. So
The fuck? People crazy.
10.
Number 10. Imagine a parallel universe where you took a completely different life path. What does that look like for you?
Politics.
Politics. What, president?
Say, man.
Close. You getting there.
Yeah. Someone asked me why I haven't went into why I don't run for alderman, and I have actually considered certain offices. They said, well, they're gonna scrutinize you. I said, well, one thing that I'm built kind of different. If I get into something, I tell people I'm a calculated Capricorn.
Okay.
Things that I do most of the time are not by accident.
Okay.
So
Politics.
yeah, politics will be probably. Well, I've worked on a lot of campaigns.
Senator Hardy.
Yeah,
Senator Hardy.
Senator Hardy.
I like
yeah.
that. That's his wrestling name.
It's an Irish last name too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
well, I thought you meant Jewish.
And I
was
wish
playing.
You stupid.
I'd have had some money. That might have been a little racist. Next one, 25.
She'll get us shut down. She'll get us shut down the first day.
Okay, if you could BYOA, build your own artist, name 3 of the most important qualities they must possess.
Timberland. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fucked up with it.
Below the belt.
Maybe that should have been in my today's. Damn, I didn't trip off
We
that.
can still talk
We gonna
about
get this shit together.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can still talk. This is the pilot show. We working out the kinks,
Yeah,
so just
yeah.
bear with us. Well, damn.
Yeah,
She said
if you
the
if
3
you could-
qualities
3
that you
qualities
possess a
that-
good artist.
Yep, to build your own artist.
If it's a singer, they have to be what I consider a flat foot singer.
What's a flat foot singer?
They can
What
just
the
stand
fuck?
there and sing. They don't need to be twirling and
Oh.
flips. Their voice alone will be
Will be,
all the
yeah.
theatrics that you would need.
Question. How do you feel about that in rap? Because you got the motherfucker that come in, he not gonna have his vocals behind the shit at all, but he's gonna be rapping every word, and he might not move a lot, but he's actually rapping the song and he's being the MC. Then you got the other artists that kind of have most of their music, if not all of it, there, and then they kind of like entertain more. It's a totally different thing.
That's a parallel.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, which one do you rather see? Because you said you like the flat-footed singer, the one that's not.
But the flat-footed singer, like I said, they're just because they're flat-footed and not doing much of their voice is all the theatrics that entertainment person would be. But if I would,
but like a
rather
Jay-Z
go with
would be like that. Like Jay-Z don't move. He raps so well, he doesn't have to.
Well, that depends on the artist too, if it's an established artist. But I would go more for the entertainment aspect.
Okay, cool.
Even though that's one of the qualities that I would have, but I also understand it's not a necessary quality.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So just if the time is required where a person say, well, can you actually sing? And they can actually deliver.
Yeah.
What's her name? Khalees went to a performing arts school for music. And I've never heard her actually flat foot sing, but the choice of school that she went to told me that she probably can blow for real, but they dumbed down her sound in order to
to sell records.
Right,
Yeah.
so I was still the entertainment aspect will always unfortunately overshadow
Overshadow
the
other.
You
the
gotta have
necessary
charisma.
talent.
Yeah.
Right,
Gotta
yeah,
have charisma.
so
Okay.
You gotta have charisma. You right? Okay. That's why I asked you. I mean, cause I've never heard of a flat-footed. Or I mean, you giving terms that I've never
well,
heard of. And
even
that's-
a rapper, if he's flat, but the way that they are conveying their artistry, the way that they're relaying it, some people don't have to do all of that.
No,
It's
you-
just,
that's what- yeah.
they just
Yeah.
have something that they, that others will have.
Mm.
don't.
That's true.
I got you. Yeah.
All right, 11.
11. If you were, that's funny.
That's-
If you
yeah.
were elected mayor of STL, what are some of the executive decisions you'd make?
Get rid of all the Oompas. No, I'm just
Oh,
Silly.
there can only be one. I'm just playing.
I would an executive order would be to get rid of all the speed bumps that they put in the motherfucking street
I
and
don't know.
then fix the rest of the street. I would take the speed bump.
You talking the speed
certain
bumps?
places.
Yeah,
away?
the speed humps.
No, only certain places I would take them away. 'cause
You
some
don't
of
think
them-
they're needed?
No, yeah. No, they're not needed when you go over the speed hump and then you gonna go and hit a pothole. They could have took that cement from the speed hump and put it in the potholes. They didn't need it because we slowing down trying to dodge the potholes.
Well, they
So
trying
that-
to. I think that you know why they got the speed bumps. They
Yeah.
trying to keep
Look
these
how
high
bad
speeds
these
from happening and
dumbasses
shit
are
like
with the
that.
cars. Like they
yeah,
just
but
give
look how
anybody
bad the
license.
streets are. Yeah.
I mean, I look,
I get it.
No, I get it, but in a way, I think it's. I know why they're there, but I mean, it's,
I just think that that could have been money used to
Use it.
fix
That's
the
true.
street,
That's
opposed to,
Making
making
it
these
worse.
right. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's you can't even see the hump. I be stopping so many motherfucking times.
Well,
thinking that
that's
it's
only in certain spots I've noticed, and I've taken pictures where they be hiding the sign that tell you that it's a speed hump. It's under a tree. It's behind a fucking tree. They be purposely
on Genevieve,
placing them
on
there.
Genevieve, when you turn off of West Florissant before you get to what's that Thekla, on my mama,
Oh,
you're
my
going
mama.
to go over 9
Oh yeah.
within 2 blocks. You can't even. There's no need you gaining speed. So in
Yeah,
my
you
view,
can't
I would
even-
have took the money and just fixed the street. And I would also, my executive order would be to take some of that Rams money and some of the money left over from COVID, but they've already doing that now, sort of.
Well, yeah. I mean, it
The
just
disaster,
took-
the
tornadoes,
tornado
yeah.
disaster.
It just
yeah.
took them a while. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
They
know,
still
they got to
taking
go
their
through.
well,
the-
yeah. You know,
You
you
know,
feel bad for what
the
happened
channels,
to
yeah.
the peoples in their homes. Nothing can happen fast enough when you ain't got a roof on your
Oh,
home.
right,
You
you
feel
know.
me?
Right.
Like I don't give a fuck if they would have bought the shit back like a week from then, but it took weeks. You know what I'm saying? And now you're here, but
Now
I
you
mean,
also seen that they was talking about people were still buried under their fucking houses.
I mean, yeah, I heard.
Like now,
Oh, you know now?
as of literally days ago. Like people been out there looking, and they been hearing people still under the rubble in their houses
That-
weeks
them pe-
after the.
Them people be dead.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
thinking.
what I don't. But I'm.
So you
telling
think
it
that's
was-
just some bullshit propaganda?
Yeah,
It's going
and
around.
the only way that there's no water, no shelter, the elements.
Yeah,
And if you
yeah. Being
land
under there that
something,
long,
if
yeah.
something is pinning you down, you're
Circulation.
going. Yeah,
You wouldn't, yeah.
yeah,
Right.
in a matter of days.
And you would have heard about that motherfucker on
Yeah,
the news.
yeah,
Right. Yeah. No. You.
Yeah, you
know.
You know.
You get a lot of stuff that come out of come from, like, motherfuckers say one thing, and then by the time it gets to you, the story be all the way different. You know what I'm
True.
saying? So
Very
yeah,
true.
All right, number 13.
Number 13. What's a flaw that you know you need to work on?
Oh, I already got them done.
What's that?
Oh, he's
Oh my
stupid.
God.
This is number.
You silly.
Okay, we go to the next
Oh
ball.
my God, you stupid.
You say that's it.
That was one. The way to next. All right, what's this? 6 or 9? Wait.
We got 3
That's
more
that's
minutes,
number
y'all.
6.
Okay, 6.
Tell me about a time you dealt with betrayal or a specific struggle within the industry.
Just recently. That's all. Y'all,
That's
everyone,
all.
y'all already know the situation.
Go
Next
to the
ball.
next one.
This 26.
I was going to say, what? 26. Shout out someone within the same industry not known to be associated with you.
Shout out someone in the same industry not known to be associated with me. Skittles, Angel Graham.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I love her.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love her.
just was I don't.
You don't say no.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah, just
Keep it under wraps. Shut your
Yeah,
face.
keep it
Go
up.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 15.
Number 15.
Shit.
Number 15.
What makes you stand out from others in the same field as you?
Genuineness. I don't do it to be known. I do it for the art of it. That's the reason why this year's show is called The Art of It All.
Okay.
And we got to wrap it up.
You're probably gonna wrap it up here.
All right.
Last
Anything
question.
you want to say? Yeah, you
No.
get the last question. Then pretty sure the people want to.
Last
pretty
question.
close
Ball
out.
number. That's 3 again. 24
Ball
hours
number
in a day.
24. Being an openly gay man, what
Who
advice
said I
would
was open? Damn, y'all just gonna set a nigga out like
You said
that?
set a nigga out like
Ah,
that.
damn, no, you put these balls up. Like,
You stupid.
no, go ahead.
Being an openly gay man, what advice would you give to someone who is struggling with coming to terms with their sexuality?
What no matter what it is you do in life, people are gonna judge you regardless of your sexuality, your height, your weight, your complexion, your hair, your teeth, your whatever.
Yeah.
Don't let the sum of what someone thinks dictate to you what your life should be or how you should live it. I'll just say this. One reason that I'm able to dwell in the places that I dwell because my sexuality is not important.
Yeah.
I don't approach people, you know.
It's funny.
like-
Right.
A lot of people, it's funny, a couple people still to this day be like, he gay?
Like
Like they still
Yeah.
don't. It's hilarious.
Look, this girl at my job talking about something. Yeah, my man thinks that we're talking. I'm like,
For real?
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I promise you, like, I had gave her a flyer on my mama. I had gave her a flyer for the podcast. She said, I
Popcorn
can't
player.
take this.
Oh my
Yeah, I can't
God.
take this, that, the other. But here's the thing. What a lot of people don't know is I never put stipulations on who I would love, whether that be a male or female.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't. If my heart falls for that, then my heart falls. For
Okay.
Okay.
That's dope.
Now
All
what?
right.
So what would that? Okay, I get confused. So that wouldn't you would be like a pansexual or something like that? Wouldn't
Well, you know, my
That
last,
ain't pansexual.
You know,
you? It's
That
something.
nigga didn't say he fuck a dog.
No.
yeah.
Cause I
And
thought
I
that's what
use fillers.
pansexuals
No.
do. They say they
use
fuck with
pants.
anything.
You
Like,
wasn't. No.
But my actual relationship was with a female. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We
Okay.
worked at the same place together.
Well, I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in breadcrumbs.
Yeah, she was. It got on my nerves.
Oh.
Hey, boo.
He can't. Nigga silly motherfucker.
And those
that
who
was-
know me know exactly who she was. She said, wait, and then we gonna have to go. We was at the club when she told me, and she was white. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm like, go ahead. We was at the Beano. This how long ago.
Oh,
You
damn.
said she was white?
Yeah, she
Oh,
walked
shit.
around the club and she ended up right back on my side. So I thought you was leaving. She said, "Daddy, I'm not. I don't know anybody." So but yeah, shout out. She know who she is, you know. But her daddy
Okay.
got on my
That's
nerves.
what's up.
Oh my God. Well, I appreciate you being this open with me and our audience. And I hope that was enough to give y'all a little synopsis on what our next show is going to be about. We are about to wrap this up. Make sure y'all following us.
Yeah,
everywhere. Go ahead.
please follow us. Now look, we gonna. I'ma beg you, please follow. You know, just tune in. You know, give us the view, share it, comment, rate. You know, tell your friends, baby daddies. We hope that we can bring. Well, we're not hope. We're going to do our best to bring entertaining segments and shows. And we would very much like for you all to be a part of this.
Absolutely.
Because without you all, we wouldn't have this leather. Is this leather?
I don't know.
I think it's real leather.
I think
These
so.
real leather.
Real
I
leather
believe it.
couch.
And I done drunk all my drinks, so they almost got me. They almost.
So make sure y'all follow us on Facebook, IG. We're going to add some more socials to that, and that's UDID Podcast. Your difference is dope.
And songs.
Yep. Definitely submit the videos to our udidpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to submit some more questions for our next guest, because our next guest that we have in next week is actually going to be none other than T-Dub-O.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I can't wait to...
Oh, and before sponsors, this is a good opportunity
Yeah.
to get your product in front of a nice viewing crowd. So if you are interested about being sponsors, contact Jessica or myself or email at UDID Podcast. And we look forward to being able to help grow with you all as well.
Yeah, we like samples too. So if y'all want to,
I eat ribs, nigga.
Yeah, we both be reviewing shit. So yeah,
I got you,
why
yeah.
not? Hey,
But
once again, we want to thank y'all for coming out and tuning in.
And I
We
put
will
the
see
balls
y'all.
back.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all later.
See y'all next
See y'all
time.
later.